All right, welcome back to the Buffalo Plus YouTube channel. I'm Jenna Cottrell, Mike Catalana. The Bills with a big win in the division over their rivals. We're here in Foxborough, 24-10. The Bills get the job done. A big win in terms of what this means. The fact that this is their third win in 12 days. What did you see from this team?
I thought it was a methodical win. I thought they were the
Yeah.
better team. They knew they were the better team the entire way. They made some mistakes.
Yeah.
I mean, the holding penalty took away an amazing Allen touchdown pass. But besides that, a couple of drops, couple of penalties, those type of things. That was what kept it from being a 41-10 game as opposed to a 24-10 game.
Yeah.
By the way, would Belichick still have kicked a field goal at the end if it was 41-7?
I don't know.
I
I don't
That was
know.
embarrassing.
I will say, I think you say methodical. I said controlled.
Yeah.
Like, this felt like a very controlled game from the Bills. Even when the Patriots went up after they blew that tackle, I thought there was no panic in the team.
No.
And that's the thing. They knew they were the better team coming into this. Let's break it down. First of all, the Steph Diggs touchdown.
Okay, you got to describe the Steph Diggs touchdown because he ran right to you.
It was crazy. So I kind of feel like I have a little bit of a feel for where the ball's going. And I was like, okay, Diggs is lining up here. I have an idea.
So you were more aware of it than the Patriots defense. Oh, with that. That was a good one.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And then I see the play
It
starting
was
to
right there, right?
No, it was
Oh,
it was
that one.
it was
That's right,
that
it was
one.
on that corner. The
But
other
I see the
touchdown
play
was-
starting to develop, all of that stuff going on. And I will say, I kind of bailed out on the play a little
Slightly,
bit because after getting tackled by Mike Evans, you might imagine I am a little bit more quick
Yeah.
trigger with that. But after the touchdown, I'm standing this far away from Stephon Diggs with my camera, and he's just, it was unreal. Like, I was like, in the moment, I was like, this is so cool.
So
it
you're
was so cool.
You're recording him, and you hear chiropractor.
So on the clip, I can't really hear, but yeah, I know he says chiropractor. And in my head, I'm like, is he telling me I need a chiropractor? Where's a chiropractor coming into play?
Yeah.
And then afterwards, watching, he what did he say?
He said, I
broke his shit.
what's he think?
I'm going to chiropractor
practice
school.
or
Something like that.
something.
He said it a lot more eloquently than what we're doing.
Not real eloquently. He said it with that fire, that emotion. And I wonder sometimes when a guy's that excited about the touchdown, he's just sort of, I don't know. No one Diggs, he planned that, right? He planned it because they
Yeah.
were hitting him. There was a lot of stuff going on, pushing and shoving. When they try to single cover him, he just tortures people. I mean, seriously, what was New England trying to do? And then he got open, and then he got the touchdown. By the way, I think he broke his own team record for catches. He's up to over 91, and he's still got 5 games left. He's been amazing. this year.
Honestly, it is unreal to watch him play. Like, I've been covering this team for a long time, and I think of what this offense is with him in it, and if you were to take him out, how different, drastically different things would look. I mean, the catches he's been making, the physicality. I mean, he gets beaten up as well, and he constantly just pops right
Yeah.
back up. I mean, I thought he had an amazing day. That brings up Josh, though.
Yeah.
Josh Allen, he was at full participant in practice this week. He looked healthier.
Okay. So I asked him after the game, when you're going out of bounds, you're a foot from the line, you're throwing across your body, and if you see the replay,
It's like a blade of grass.
and
Turf.
when you look in the end zone, Gabe Davis is still like behind the defender. It wasn't a smart throw.
It was not.
It was an amazing throw.
It was. Yeah.
And it was a great touchdown. By the way, there was a hold, I think, on the Patriots anyhow, so even if he
Yeah.
threw a pick.
Yeah.
And then I asked McDermott. McDermott was really serious after the game. I don't think he likes to sort of
I
gloat
didn't
when
think
it's
so.
Belichick. You didn't think so? I mean, he did make the one joke because I
Yeah.
said to him, when you worry about Josh making those plays, hey, look, it was a great play, but come on. He's thrown picks in those situations. He's had problems in the red zone.
Yeah.
And he said, well, I didn't see it. I closed my eyes.
Yeah.
That was a Sean McDermott joke.
That was funny.
It was
That's
a-
why I was like, okay,
Yes.
he saw an opportunity. Well, first of all, when you were asking the question, just to put everyone else in the room there, Sean was kind of like looking at Mike like,
What are you talking about?
yeah.
And then I said,
I was like, oh my man.
but I'm talking about the Diggs touchdown. I mean,
Yeah.
look, they said, I guess they do like these next-gen stats. It was as close to the line on a pass for a completion since they've been tracking that. I mean, typical of
That
Josh Allen.
sounds
But what I
about
wanted
right.
to get to with Josh, you were just talking about Diggs, and we talked to him about Josh. Josh seemed different.
Yeah.
At the end of that Detroit game, he makes that play, the runs.
Yeah.
He's so fired up after the win. And then this game, he played. What did Diggs say? He was having fun.
Yeah.
He was enjoying himself.
You could tell.
He's healthy. Watch out to the rest of the AFC if he's healthy again and throwing like that.
They had to grind through these last 3 games.
Yep.
But today, you're right. It looked different. It felt different. It felt, I don't want to say easier, but the way he was playing, his arm strength is just out of control. But you could tell if he felt comfortable,
Yeah.
and maybe we haven't seen that in those last couple of weeks.
No.
All right. And you know what? He also got a competent run game.
Yeah.
And the Bills ran the ball more than they passed it, 37 rushes compared to 33 passes. Ken Dorsey called a hell of a game.
Yeah, because he hasn't been able to do that. Now, they ran the ball up the middle. Normally they try to run behind Dion. They run to the outside. It has not been working.
Yeah.
They have not been good.
Yeah.
They went with a more direct approach. James Cook, what did Diggs say? He goes, I got to tell him, pick his legs up. He does fall when no one touches him. But he was effective. Singletary was effective.
Yeah.
They made plays, and then they grinded it out in the second half.
Yeah.
But they make their money with Allen still throwing the ball,
Yeah.
and that's what they're going to be. McDermott loves this. I think he dreams of a team being more balanced. That's what he thinks. But you got Josh Allen as your quarterback. You got Diggs on the outside. You have to throw the ball. And look, they did it effectively. They had the
Yeah.
ball the majority of the time. 3 long drives for touchdowns,
Yeah.
2 really long ones, and they took up a lot of time in the game.
You don't want to have to rely on your run game winning you games, but at the same point, you need that multi.
Yeah, their run game's never.
No, that's what I'm saying.
You're right.
You
yes.
never expect that to be the case, but you have to have something to go fall back on when your passing game isn't working. And putting this out, showing this on tape, James Cook had a nice day. Something for him to kind of build off of as he continues his rookie season. Yeah, it looked good. And
Yeah.
I will say, the game, to me, flew by because I'm like, oh, the clock just keeps on going. It was the end of the first quarter happened, and I'm like, dang, we're
Yeah.
already in the second quarter. It flew by to me. All right, so this one was a big one because it's the division. I know we talked about it a little bit earlier, but how much relief do you feel like McDermott has?
I don't think it's relief yet. It's not relief, but come on. It's comical when they should approach every game the same to play it.
Correct.
But in hindsight, once the game is over, this game means more than other games.
Yeah.
You're 0-2 in the division. He starts out every year by saying, our first goal is to win the division.
Yeah.
Well, you lost to the Jets and you lost to the Dolphins. You're 0-2 in the division.
Yeah.
That's the tiebreaker. If they end up tied with Miami, that extra loss in the division could be the difference between being the 1 or 2 seed and being the 5 seed.
Yeah.
So this game means more than the other games as a win.
Yeah.
Again, you approach it a certain way, but they needed this win. They had been, in trouble in the division. They're still in trouble. They're only
Yeah.
1-2.
Yeah.
They got work to do, but they got the
Agreed.
win in this one. Yes,
I think it's a sigh of relief in terms of, look, you still have literally the Jets next week, then the Dolphins after that. You still have to play against the Patriots again.
Yeah.
All of that. But at the same point, you could take a beat and say, we picked up the win.
Yeah.
In Foxborough, which has been historically a tough place for the last decade for the Bills to play. And hey, Jay-Z was here.
Yeah, he got to meet Josh Allen after the game.
You got video. Tell me about it.
I'm looking and I'm thinking, is that Jay-Z? And
He had no idea.
I know Jay-Z. He and Beyonce and I talk all the time.
Oh my God.
So I'm looking, and then I'm getting the video, and then I'm like, that's Jay-Z. He's over there talking. And now, Josh seems to know a lot of people. I don't think he knew Jay-Z.
No.
And he tries to play it up cool.
Yeah.
And, he went up, shook hands. I don't know what he said to him.
Yeah.
Probably said, good game. What's he going to say to him? But people got a kick out of it, and it's, Josh Allen. I guess Gabe Davis is with the agency.
Yeah.
It's not like Jay-Z's negotiating his contract,
no.
but he owns the agency. So that was kind of cool. I mean, it's Josh Allen. He's all over the place, and Jay-Z called for him.
Let's think about this. Jay-Z knows who a Bills quarterback is.
Yeah.
A. B.
Oh, he was a
And-
huge Trent Edwards fan back in the day. He loved J.P. Lossman. Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh. Went up to him after the game to make sure he said hi. Like,
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of guys that popular national spotlight, OBJ
Yeah.
expected to be in Buffalo on Friday. We asked Josh Allen. Josh Allen was asked, like, what is his, how is he going to be involved in having OBJ around? And he said, we'll see.
Right. Yeah, Josh is going to be involved. He's going to be. I mean, look, it's the oddest thing I think I've seen. It's this full-on recruiting of a guy. It's the weird circumstances of him being hurt at the Super Bowl, him not being able to sign with a team, and teams now always looking for. I mean, the Bills signed John Brown, who hadn't been playing anywhere. You need players. This guy has been a very good player in the league. Will they sign him? I don't know. Diggs said, I'll do whatever I can. You know, he's a good player. He did say we have some other guys. You know, they want to be dissing on their own players. But I think they'll make a shot, and then he'll take his shot with the Cowboys. You know, Von's still trying to commit to him. I don't know. Hey, look, I said if they can't get OBJ, they could probably get Jay-Z to sign with the team. Why not? He's a big Josh
He'll
Allen
negotiate
guy.
his own contract
That's
as
right.
well.
He could get that done. He needs the money.
All right, real quick. The Bills, it's December now. They just had this win again.
Yeah.
Where is this team at now after tonight and looking ahead?
I think they feel better. Look, they got through these 3 games. They were not great in either of the other 2 games. They found a way to win. I thought they were clearly the better team today, but they didn't play a perfect game by any stretch. But it's 3 wins in 12 days. You just put it behind you. We got those wins. Now they say to themselves, now we got to go play the Jets. It's the next one. They owe the Jets. They lost to the Jets.
They do.
So they've got that game. I think they feel better. I think they can take a small breath and then get back to work. They got to get some guys healthy. They need Deion Dawkins back on the field. O-line had some issues tonight. You know, they ran the ball a lot, but on the outside, they had some issues. Better in the second half. They got Trey White back on the field for more plays. By the way, you're leaning out of the shot. There we go. People are going to say you're not centered again.
I'm trying to get away from you.
That's it. And then, you know, if Josh Allen is healthy, I think they're always in good shape. And the OBJ stuff, we'll see what ends up happening with that. But, yeah, they're better. And they're 9-3. After all these problems, they're 9-3.
It's crazy to think about.
And they'll be watching TV, rooting for the Niners this week, no
Correct.
doubt about it. And rooting for the Bengals this week.
Yep.
Because those are all things they need
Yeah.
to keep this team at home.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to wrap up here. Can you tell which one of us was outside all day?
Yeah.
And which one of us?
I survived it. Oh, well, I was outside earlier, and then
And then you went where?
I went in the press box.
Oh,
It was beautiful in the press box.
Just making sure
It was
that
really nice. Really doesn't feel bad out here. I could have stayed
it
out
was
here all
not.
day.
It was worse pregame,
Yeah.
and then it got better.
Okay.
The clam chowder
By the way,
here is
you didn't
amazing.
even
also,
say anything about like, comment, and subscribe at the top of the video, and we're closing in on 20,000. So before we go, just say it again.
We're closing in on 20,000, which
Please
is really,
make
honestly
sure.
okay. Quick pinch me moment.
That'd be a
Very
big
cool. That's a big deal to us.
It is.
And like, comment, and subscribe. Comment what you made of this win.
Yep.
And yeah, we appreciate it as always. All right, Dan is in the studio, but we know how much he loves having all the engagement and all that stuff, so we appreciate it. Please be sure again to subscribe. For Mike, I am Jenna. We'll catch you next time here on Buffalo Plus.